What's up, my friends? How are you doing? I hope good. It's Tuesday. It is a chill Tuesday. And yeah, we're just here to talk about the normal nonsense. You know how it goes. So, in order to aid that, I'm going to grab the live stream link and share it in the Discord. And then we shall go from there. Discord, then discourse, right? Such a weird name. Such a weird name for a platform that's Discord is when you're not getting along. So it just feels like such a strange thing to name something that's meant to bring people together and let them talk, right? Here, come here and fight. I always wondered why they named it that. Okay, let's see here. Okay. There we go. That's good. Perfect. What's up, Farky, Ang, Millmaster, Zircon, Teferi, Jess, Kensuke, Gossett, Hurst, Spencer, Jojo, Fisher, Yaya, Juglum. Who else is in here? Gianna. Okay. And Larry, Corner, Everyday, Potts, Ape, Maticus. I think that I got pretty much everybody. Oh, that's right, Fisher, it's your birthday. So, happy birthday. Have a good time. Enjoy it. Or don't. It's your birthday. You can waste it in self-recrimination if you want. I can't stop you. If I had mind powers, I would, you know? I would enforce my will upon the people. No self-recrimination on your birthday is the law of the land. Finn, what's up, buddy? How are you doing? Every day you're loving Foundations. It is an enjoyable set overall. It's got a lot of banger cards in it. A lot of the essence of what feels like Magic the Gathering, you know, the traditional types of creatures that we've seen, swords and sorcery style stuff, not what we're buckling up for in the next year, which is a whole wild range of things, right? Fisher, I just made you laugh while drinking Monsters, so that shot out of your nose. We've just made this birthday unique for you. This is your first Monster nose shot birthday. To many more. Here's to the tradition of you blasting nonsense through your nose. Kensuke says this is now 2 weeks in a row as allowed to win Lord of the Board with a 99-cent cool guy glasses sticker. Do better, chat. Kensuke's calling him out, and also, apparently doing all right. Kensuke, thanks, thanks for the cool guy sticker, buddy. Talking that smack and grabbing the board. That's the way that it's done. Kensuke, you are Lord of the Board. That's funny. Thanks, my man. Oh, that's not fully on screen now, is it? There we go. There we go. Maz, what's up? How's it going? I wouldn't really call this a Christmas sweater. I guess I just call this a sweater. I thought for it to be a Christmas sweater, it had to be Christmassy or just intentionally really ugly knitted kind of stuff, whereas this is just a random sweater, right? So I don't have the Christmas sweaters out because I don't actually have a Christmas sweater anymore. My last one got ruined last year. I lost multiples last year, which is how I ended up flat-footed with no holiday shirt. Might have to take a journey to the mall or something to find one. I don't know. I don't even know. It's disappointing to have the last couple go all at once and then realize, oh, I don't have that. But got Christmas-themed stuff everywhere else. Tons of it. And speaking of Christmas-themed stuff, me and Carly recorded the Christmas review video with 12 different Christmas movies in it. So I assume that'll be ready within however many days. I don't know exactly how long it's going to take Carly to edit because we talked about 12 different movies and there's like an hour and a half of recordings for her to go through and edit down. So that's going to take her a lot of time. But I'm super excited about it being done. Heavy Metal, how you doing, buddy? Farky, hope I'm having a good night. How much bacon would I say I eat a week? It's funny that you ask me specifically about bacon, because if you asked me almost any other food aside from my breakfast, I couldn't give you nearly as close to an exact number as I can to that question. Because for bacon, there's very little variation in my breakfasts. I tend to have 3 strips of bacon every morning, right? So you got 21 strips of bacon across a week normally. Maybe Carly put some in some random recipe, a pizza, or into, I don't know, grilled cheese sandwich or something. But that doesn't happen too frequently. So you don't get much of a variance for that. And then every once in a while for breakfast, I like to make an omelet, right? And I like to have 1 or 2 strips of bacon in the omelet. So basically, I would say that it is 21 strips on average with a margin of baconation of +2 strips of bacon in either direction. So could be 19, could be 23. All right? So yeah, that is my bacon consumption rate. Mailmaster, forget movies. New question. What defines a Christmas sweater? That's a good question. That is a good question. I feel like it needs to be obvious that it's Christmas from a distance. In most cases, it can be a subtle theme that only you understand, I guess, as well. But I don't know. It's pretty easy. Just slap Santa hats and wreaths on stuff. Honestly, the Santification, I totally was under the misapprehension that horror movies and Christmas movies shared the same shallow depth of options. Hey, Phoenix Rising, gifted 10 memberships. Thanks, buddy. Taste that Christmas cheer. Let it wash all over your face. Listen, it's too late at night to be saying shit like that to me, man. I'm going to make you the member lord, but that sounds even worse now, combined with what you just said. Thanks for making it rain memberships, big boy. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So, basically, when it comes down to Christmas movies, we did horror movies, and I was trying to pick pretty good horror movies. So a lot of the stuff we watched actually tended out to be pretty good. But with the Christmas movies, I'd say like 2/3 of what I've checked out has been zonk bag wankfest nonsense where you're just like, this is not great, or this is downright terrible. So I used to just think horror and Christmas movies were like the same kind of whatever. It's all a bunch of whatever. But now I think Christmas movies are a bunch of whatever. And horror movies, there's a billion. So finding the good ones is more challenging. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? What up, Big Mike? How you doing, buddy? Phoenix, you're happy the one golden ring isn't a day of magic Christmas anymore. Yeah, the One Ring's days are over. Ring-a-ding-dong. That was a pretty crazy band, man. The Splinter Twin thing. Did you guys see, there was somebody who had framed up Splinter Twins, Pastor Mites, and Deceiver Exarchs into a, what am I saying here? A big old poster frame kind of thing, a picture frame, right? And behind glass in a displayed nature. And it basically said at the top, break in case of unbanning. And I don't know exactly when it was made, but I think it was created around the time that Splinter Twin was banned. So almost 10 years ago. So that picture got posted again today. And Buddy had 2 more pictures, one with a hammer and then another with the glass smashed and the cards out. And it's like, that's genuinely fun, bro. That is genuinely amusing. So people are psyched about the Splinter Twin thing, Will it make a big difference? I don't know. Magic's crazy now, so we'll have to see. Coroner, you watched Abigail with your wife last week. It's not going to win an Oscar, but was pretty entertaining. Well, I mean, I saw it, and that sounds like a fair assessment, honestly. When I think back on it, it's all right. It's one of those movies where it's going to be better if you don't know the twist. Although I don't know if we live in an era where you can actually watch movies without knowing the twist anymore. Like, for example, a movie that, if you've never seen it, From Dusk Till Dawn has a massive twist. It's insane. Where you're just like, wait, what? What? And then you're like, yes, let's go. And actually another movie that did that to me in more recent times, I guess, although not in the last couple of years, was, what's it called? The World's End? The End of the World? The World's End? It's one or the other. And it's, what's his name? Is it Simon Pegg? Anyways, that movie just goes veering off into right field where it's like, here, everything you thought has been turned on its head. This is the kind of movie you thought it was. Here's what's actually going on. Ba-bow! Right? So I feel like those moments are harder to come by nowadays when it comes to movies. So maybe if you're somebody who just doesn't engage with the internet at all, really, I don't pay attention to reviews, I don't listen to what anybody says at all, then you can experience it without knowing, right? Big Mike, you've been watching the streams after they've been posted. Glad you could catch one live for a change. Hell yeah, man. Oh, I'm glad that we have the stream archive now, because for the longest time, these live streams disappeared into the aether after they were over, which I was totally fine with, because I said it many times. The world is, so much is on the internet and so much is kept for forever, and everyone's just focused on recording shit, and not as many people are just kind of living in the moment. So if we have a live stream that existed for us in this time and then it's gone, I'm fine with that. But, you know, then people started saying, hey man, I feel like I'm missing out on these streams and I want to see them. And I just, after a while, went, yeah, that's fair. It's a reasonable perspective. I did it one way for years. Now we'll go this way. And there's a bunch of people who like watching it afterwards, which is sweet. I'm glad that people enjoy it. They can pop it on in the background when they're playing Call of Duty and jerking off into their toaster, which is what I assume pretty much everybody who is listening to this afterwards is doing some variation of. Do you know what I mean? Taking a dump inside a cello, like just some insane nonsense where you're like, listen, I'm a fucking lunatic and I don't want to be alone, because when I'm alone, the voices come and I think and I don't want it. So if I put this on in the background, this can be my voice friend, which will keep the demons from telling me to fucking jump out the window. Right? And I'm here. I'm here to tell those demons to fuck off, buddy. Maz, you haven't been to a stream in forever? Me neither. I'm the substitute streamer now. The internet isn't real. Unfortunate. Nothing. Nobody's real. Nobody's real. Well, Larry, people can still use the ring. It just got banned in modern. It's not like it's not a usable magic card anymore. Did I see the 13th Floor? In 1999, it was Second Fiddle to the Matrix, but might have been a more cerebral film you recommended. I was about to say yes, but I realized that's 13 Ghosts that I saw, right? 8, that's right. Doing it live. Correct. Kissing your mother live on the internet. Unfortunate. Am I you? Am I me? Are we us, bro? Can you feel me through the quantum science of the fucking internet? Like if I go like this right now, can you feel it pinching on your forehead? Mailmaster, the voices have debates and then you pick who had the best argument. That sounds like it would use a lot of calories. It burn a lot of energy, right? Phoenix, Band and Commander's the next announcement. I don't think there's going to be another Band and Commander ever again. What happened to my side Santa? did the gerbil and elf off him. The whole room, bro. Right before I came to stream, I walked in here. Room is fucking empty. All like the whole wall was blank. Even the board wasn't in here. And I'm staring at the screen going, man, where is everything? Why does it look like this? And it's obviously the answer is I was recording with Carly, which when we do the videos for the movie channel, I have to clear everything out of this fucking room. Everything has to move so that we can do our proper setup for that with the both of us. So, although theoretically we could do it from different locations now because we've got the portable mics. They're pretty sweet. They like clip on and they work great, but they also can be hassle. Like apparently at one point my mic just like flipped over and turned over inside my sweater. So when you watch the Christmas video, you'll notice at a certain point it goes from inside my sweater to outside my sweater, and that's because I fixed it like 4 or 5 fucking times. And then when I'm done ranting about Sinbad just defying the laws of physics or something and realize it's all flipped up and goofy, it's like blocked off, like the microphone part looks like it's pressing against my chest. 13 Ghosts, the movie with lore dumps in the movie. Yeah, but you know what? The lore dump where they showed the gigantic, well, maybe it wasn't gigantic, but they showed the book that had the pictures of all of the different ghost categories, explaining the different types of ghosts that you would have to have. I thought that was really cool, and I did not expect nearly that level of effort. 13 Ghosts was, in some ways, a movie full of awesome flavor in terms of world development. I actually went, yo, they spent time figuring this out and adding these different elements. But then other parts of 13 Ghosts is like, suck my nuts movie. This is stupid. Are you kidding me? This is your biggest, baddest ghost, and he's basically just like, and it's like, how are they in danger? How are they in danger if you're just gonna go, and then Alyssa Milano just gets crunched in between the walls in a hilarious way. She looks so goofy. But anyways, overall, that movie was, Carly has a term that I have adopted called easy watching, where it's not an intelligent movie that's really going to make you think, and it's not a terrible movie that's going to turn you away. It's a movie you can watch and pay attention to or not, you know? That's one of those. Every day, make sure not to forget my intro. There's no intro for the movie channel, bro. That was embarrassing. Zircon, tape it next time. Oh, well, maybe if I was using the little cord thing. I've just been using the box. We've been using the boxes because they work great. Yeah, they work great. I haven't actually tried them with the cord mics. I forgot about that already. I forgot that those are sitting right there. They're literally right here on my desk, actually. That's funny. I'm just like, one thing at a time. What's working is working. Hey, Desolator, what's up? 13 Ghosts is the best Christmas movie. I don't know, man. I call that doubtful, bro. Doubtful. 13 ghosts of Christmas past. There's just 13 of them, and they're all trying to take you all at once, and it's a really obnoxious Christmas morning. We watch, what is it, The Stingiest Man in Town, which is another version of the Christmas Carol, right? And the movie is ridiculous. The ghost of Christmas present, or the ghost of Christmas past, is a pylon. He's just this weird little goofy pylon, and I just couldn't stop looking at him going, what is this? This thing is ridiculous. How are you going to take this seriously? Tape it to my chest. Oh shit. That's it, guys. I'm going to raffle off the ability to shave my chest. Like, the winner gets to come and shave my chest, and then they can tape the microphone right here on my fucking shaved chest, and then I can look them in the eyes and be like, if I don't make it back, just know that I love you. and then I'll fucking kiss him right on the mouth. I'm gonna raffle that off as a prize, bro. Tape it right in the fucking middle. Get some shirtless action going on. Maticus, Scrooged. Scrooged is an enjoyable variation of the Christmas Carol. I have a particular favor for the Christmas Carol in the form of the Mickey Mouse Christmas Carol, the one with, who is it? Ebenezer Scrooge, like the duck Scrooge, which I guess he was just Scrooge because they used him in the movie first, and then they used him in DuckTales and stuff like that. But either way, it's not like that particular rendition is the most amazing rendition. It is very enjoyable to me for nostalgia reasons, and it's solid too. I'm not knocking it. I'm just not going to give it super high praise in terms of, wow, it's amazing. But it's part of my Christmas, which makes it amazing to me. It's one of those, right? Juglum, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Yep, I'm going to be showing that one to Carly this year because she hasn't seen it in forever. Shave my chest with a pickle. Jam a pickle in your ear, and then maybe you'll have something useful in between your ears, Big Mike. How about that? How about that? Because a pickle is better than that empty space you got fucking there. At least you can hear the pickle sloshing and rattling around. It'll collect up some of that dust that's been flowing in there. Maz, wax my chest. Listen, this isn't fetish time, all right? Also, you mentioned the Grinch animated movie. I saw that a long time ago and didn't really care for it when I saw it. And then that was a loud enough bang that... Okay, I can hear it moving around. You know when there's a bang outside of your room and you're just like, okay. Is somebody hurt? Did somebody fall? Did somebody just drop something? So you just wait. And it's just like, okay, I heard a loud noise. Okay, now I hear normal movement. So it's just something being dropped. He is named Scrooge McDuck. Yeah, it's not the most imaginative name, let's be real. Farky, how crazy do I think it'll be to check my P.O. box? Most days my P.O. box is empty. And the postal strike being over starting today means that it's going to take them the next 6 weeks or so probably to sort out all the mail. And I think at most there was only a few things on their way to me in the mail anyways. So most likely what will happen is at most there will be like 3 little slips waiting for me to pick up. So I don't get mail on the level where, oh my God, a month backup is a big deal. Sometimes there's considerable stretches between when I get mail. Usually around this time it's more, but a bunch of that has been rerouted through FedEx. So I'm not expecting, I'm going to go to the post office on Friday to say hello and see if anything's there. I don't expect for there to be anything there because basically once they went on strike, it's like putting a big pause button, boom, turning that on. And on top of that, it's a pause button where when you unpause it, it doesn't immediately jump back to exactly where it was. It's like when you unpause a video and it moves back a little so that you can go uninterrupted over that moment where you paused it. It feels like it's going to be along those lines. And they're also going to have to deal with all the mail that built up in the mailboxes and stuff in the meantime too, because they weren't accepting delivery of anything, but that didn't stop people from filling up the post office boxes. So it's impossible to know at what pace, but I expect a few things to show up and probably not even all together at once. That's my imagining. So that keeps it manageable. But this week there's a couple things coming in through FedEx. So I have the excitement of mail. I'm looking forward to it. Maz, yeah, no, I know you meant the live action Grinch with Jim Carrey and not the cartoon. I really liked the cartoon. The live action one I watched and didn't really care for it, but I realized I also don't remember almost any of it. We were walking by this one place that had the Grinch playing, and it was some kind of wedding scene or something, and this chick was into the Grinch, and I was like, what is this? I don't remember any of this. So it might turn out if I watch it again, I like it, because the movie Elf, for example, the first time I watched it, I didn't care for it. And I've seen it a few times since. And just yesterday, after having watched all those random Christmas movies for our 12 Christmas movie review that's going to be coming out in a few days, I ended up wanting to watch something I already knew, something easy watching, right? So Elf is what I selected, and we watched that. And it's enjoyable. It's an enjoyable little film, right? So it's possible that maybe I just need to have another go at The Grinch Christmas, and I might enjoy it. Gianna, a few years ago, you took a picture with a guy on Christmas who was outside in his robe with a glass of whiskey, cigar, and a hose on his RV. It was awesome. Nice. That's fun. Millmaster, you love the sock nose guy in Raccoon's Christmas and the hermit from Yogi's Christmas. But when you watch those specials now, they aren't the strongest narratives in retrospect. It's true, man. It's true. I try and watch some of this stuff and I go, oh, You have to have strong nostalgia to be able to enjoy it. Otherwise, it is very poor indeed. Larry, now that Canada Post is going, you can get the dice that you're missing. Nice, man. Nice. Maticus, Merry Christmas to you too. Have a good one, buddy. The Elf on my shelf. Yeah, I never had any of that going on. That is way after my age, but I have to admit, it's a great concept. This elf that you move to a different place every day. I love little daily advent calendars and stuff like that. So the Elf on the Shelf is a similar kind of vibe where it's like every day is in a different place doing stuff. Oh, Christmas is so crazy. That's a fun thing to do with like little kids, man. 100%. Teferi, yeah, bye, buddy. I hope you find your dad. I love how many callbacks there were to the old Rankin Bass claymation Christmas movies because I love those. I adore those. Claymation Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is my favorite, man. I love it. I love it. We have so many little ornaments based on it. We even have a little Heat Miser and Snow Miser Squishmallows. We got so many different things. It combines my love of Christmas and my love of collecting shit. I do love collecting things. Fisher, your roommate ended up getting a DVD of all the Nickelodeon Christmas specials, so that'll be fun. I'm sure some will be enjoyable and some will be just, oh. That's one of the things about this era. Back in the day, you could just see whatever they chose to put on TV, and the specials that sucked wouldn't really show up again most of the time. They'd just disappear, never to be seen again. But now we live when you can see anything. I watched Pee Wee Herman's Christmas special. It randomly was recommended to me on YouTube because I was watching Christmas stuff, and holy shit, I remember watching Pee Wee Herman, but damn, man, the energy level on that. It is, Carly's like, this is cracked out. I'm like, yeah, that guy got caught for crack. Like, this is insane. Pee Wee Herman is wild. And he had so many celebrity guests. It was almost pointless, the amount of celebrity guests that he had. Zircon, the gift you brought to your work's white elephant gift exchange was a snoop on the stoop? What the hell is that? Oh, Dee Die Hard is, you know what, man? Before I started doing all this on the internet, I never would have realized how many people love Die Hard and consider it a part of their tradition. I would have had no idea. And now I know tons of people consider Die Hard to be a Christmas movie. I never will, but you're welcome to. Unfortunate they used to play Star Wars in the 90s on TV during Christmas. All right. Kensuke, you hate Elf on the Shelf. Your wife bought it, but you couldn't remember to move it. Had too many nights of waking up at 3 a.m. when you remember it had to be moved. I feel like I would actually like the Elf on a Shelf thing, like being the one who is going to orchestrate whatever the elf's mayhem has been for the day. Oh no! Oh no! The elf has reported you to the police, kids, and you're going to be arrested. The elf has reported you to child services. Do you see the form? It says they're coming to pick you up at 9 tonight, so you better be in bed by 8:30, or else the government will take you away forever. That's what I would do. Desolator says the best Nick Christmas movie is Crybaby Lane. Never heard of it. I don't know any of the Nickelodeon Christmas specials. Maz, Pee-wee is great. It's wild to me. Lawrence Fishburne was a cowboy on his show. It's so crazy. The production values on Pee-wee's Playhouse, amazing. The gear they had, amazing. Like, they put a ton of work into that show. It's obviously very much geared towards children. Very, very much, right? So in some aspects, it can be kind of tedious, right? But still, it was impressive. Not something I'd watch every Christmas, though. I remember loving the Big Top Adventure, the movie. Hayes, your kid's elf ate Takis and crapped into a wine glass last night. Millmaster, the sequel to Jingle All the Way. I feel like you're just about to make something up. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Larry, you went to your LGS earlier tonight to see if Standard fired off, and you were the only one there except the guy running the store. Well, that ain't no event firing off. An elf on the shelf, but Snoop? Like Snoop Dogg? Like a fucking Snoop Dogg doll that you move around your house? It's where I hid the weed, bro. It's inside him. He's holding a J. Go find him. I could see stoners loving that, bro. Every day he's somewhere, and you just go. You go, and he's gonna blend everything. That's ridiculous. That is a ridiculous gift. Big Mike, Lethal Weapon happens on Christmas, so does Gremlins. Happen on Christmas isn't enough for me to consider it a Christmas movie. If I take a fucking dump for 2 hours and record my pulsating, just sad anus at that time, right? For 2 hours. But I make sure before I start that I show you the calendar and say it's the 25th, and I put a Christmas tree in the back. Then is 2 hours of me taking a dump a Christmas movie to you? Right? Where's the line? That's it. Fisher says, Die Hard occurs on Christmas, but isn't a Christmas movie. Even Bruce Willis agrees. You can't argue with Bruce Willis. He's Corbin Dallas. He's Corbin Dallas from The Fifth Element. Lilo Dallas. Kensuke, you want to put a bunch of glitter and the elf's hat in a blender? It's funny that you hate a toy. It's like, I hate this toy. I hate that I love my children. I hate my wife. I pray for death constantly, yet it will never come. Why won't you take me? Choose me. Larry the Cable Guy is the star in Jingle too. Oh, you're making my ball bag ache here, bro. That sounds nightmarishly bad. What up, Morgan Fisher? You have that Snoop as well. Is He-Man a Christmas movie? You think it happens around Christmas? I'm gonna say no. It's better than Tim Allen's Christmas movies. Oh, you mean the Santa Claus? The Santa Claus is mediocre, acceptable level, easy watching crap, basically. Carly wants to watch it this year. It's not one that I normally bother with, but I haven't seen it in a few years. And it does have a few fun moments in it where it's like, I gotta get rid of my beard. Oh, I can't. Oh, the fucking Christmas man just got me by the dick. Fuck. You know? There's a little bit of that. But, I mean, I wish she said it that way. But then it wouldn't be much of a Christmas movie in terms of not for the kids. Aldini, I saw Bad Santa. Oh, man. Yeah. I saw it. I've seen it once or twice. It's all right. It's all right. I don't remember being overly like, this is amazing, so I haven't bothered to go back. Gossett, Die Hard gets Alan Rickman to say ho ho ho, and that makes it a Christmas movie to you. You can set your bar as low as you want, bro. Christmas with the Cranks is miserable. I don't know if I've seen that one. It sounds familiar. Jess, how many magic cards do I have? I don't know, bro. Are you kidding me? You know how many fucking boxes of fucking magic cards there are in my closet, man? I don't know. I don't know. Lots. Too many. Not enough. All those at the same time, bro. My magic card collection is a paradox. It's a fucking singularity. Finn, don't ruin it by making Carly watch the Santa Claus Christmas series. Which one's that? There's so many different movies, and we've watched so many that all the names blend together into nothing. What's the specific name of the first movie in that series? There's a Christmas comic, Transformers, where Optimus Prime dresses up as Santa to deliver gifts after Megatron kidnaps Santa. That's great. That's great. Fallen man overcoming death to be redeemed to his family. What makes Die Hard a Christmas movie? Boo! Fuck your bullshit. The Tim Allen Santa Claus has a series now, and it's terrible. Oh, I see. So watch the first one with her, but not the other ones. I feel like I might have actually seen the second one, and it was no good. But sometimes I pick movies that I know will be bad to torture Carly. Of course, now I can't do that. Since we did our 12 movies of Christmas, she's not obligated to sit through a movie anymore. But yeah, 2/3 of the movies that we watched for our Christmas video special are not worth watching. Would not recommend. It's like at a certain point in the stream, my brain remembers that these almonds are here. It just pops into my head like an animal, like a squirrel that has hidden nuts away for Christmas. Disney made an empire out of Tim Allen's series. Yeah, Tim Allen did very well for himself with, what was that show called? Home Improvement? I liked the neighbor concept with that neighbor Wilson who you'd always only just see as like a set of eyes and a hat over the fence. I didn't care for the dumb noises he made and the grunting and stuff. But as far as sitcoms go, it was okay. It wouldn't make you want to turn your TV off, at least. Wasn't that bad. Maz, you watch the Powerpuff Girls Christmas every time during Christmas dinner. Specifically. Huh. I mean, one choice is as good as another, right? Really. Whatever Christmas special you like. Jugum says they still make you sit at the kids' table, huh? That's funny. Santa Claus 2, The Mrs. Claus, Santa Claus 3, The Escape Claus. Then 2 seasons of Disney Plus series with Kumar. Oh, you mean they made a Santa Claus series on Disney Plus? Big Mike. 2 movies where Santa kills a bunch of people. John Wilkes style. Fat Man with Mel Gibson. Silent Night with the guy from Stranger Things. I've seen Fat Man. Me and Carly really liked Fat Man. That one's a good one. And if you haven't seen it already, check out Violent Night, because that has Santa killing people too. That's actually one of the movies that we review in the movie review. It's good. It's good. In one movie, Santa gets kidnapped and taken to Mars to be alien probed, but he brings them Christmas and subdues them. I subdue you with Christmas. That's funny. Reindeer games. That sounds familiar. That doesn't have, what's her name in it? Does it? Nope, definitely not. Reindeer games. It's got a Christmas name at least. Die Hard didn't even try. I want to go to see their family for Christmas. So Christmas is why they got to do the murdering. Is Reindeer Games any good? The review scores that you find on movies now, they feel useless. The ratings for Reindeer Games are all over the map. You've got 5.8 out of 10 from IMDb. You got 25% from Rotten Tomatoes. You got 4.4 out of 5 from Amazon.ca. So Amazon's saying, bro, over 80%. What? 25%. No, 55%. No, 80%. What? Gary Sinise? Is Gary Sinise in Reindeer Games? Is he the villain? Oh, he is. Rudy Duncan. Oh, hi, I'm Rudy Duncan. I'm here to save Christmas on the reindeer train. I assume that's the movie. Millmaster, you remember that when it was on TV a lot? Oh, do you know Reindeer Games? Hayes Krampus was pretty good for a holiday flick. Carly likes it. It left no lasting impression on me. I've seen it twice, and it has left no lasting impression on me other than they end up in a globe, and it's fucking foggy. So sometimes when it gets foggy out, I say to Carly, we're trapped in the Krampus globe. Reindeer Games with Ben Affleck is okay. 6.5 out of 10. Hoi. Do I like Gremlins? Gremlins is alright. As a movie, I like Gremlins, actually. I think I enjoyed it. But I don't consider it a Christmas movie just because the Gremlin was a Christmas present. It's a horror monster movie. But I haven't seen Gremlins in forever, so maybe I will watch it at some point, and then I'll be like, there's enough Christmas shit in here that it does feel Christmassy, and I've just been talking out my ass the whole time. I don't feel that way about Die Hard, though. I've seen Die Hard a bunch of times. There was a few Christmases where I watched all the Die Hard movies, like other people were. Oh, I'm Die Harding too, blah, 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 blah. But, you know, I like the Die Hard movies, some of them. The first one, the third one. But ultimately, they don't feel like, when I'm watching them, it doesn't feel like Christmas at all. It doesn't add to the Christmas atmosphere. Jesus, I'm having a fucking stroke, guys. Somebody send for one of those dogs with a barrel full of booze or whatever. I'm losing my ability to Turk. Larry, does anyone remember the Beavis and Butthead Christmas special? I've never seen it. It's on YouTube? Yeah, I have never seen it. How long is it? Is it 20 minutes? Is it an hour? Gossett, have I ever seen Jingle All the Way? Yes. I saw Jingle All the Way 2 weeks ago. And I just reviewed it today with Carly. So, good news. If you want to hear my in-depth thoughts about Jingle All the Way and how Carly wrote down a quote when we were watching the movie, I was like, this movie's crackheaded, bro. That's what I said at a certain point. When they got to the parade part, I was like, this movie's crackheaded. It's insane. So the jingle all the way thing, I was like, okay, I get to talk about the parade. There was a few things that I singled out that I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about the Aguas in the Christmas, the life and adventures of Christmas. And I wanted to talk about the parade specifically in Jingle All the Way because it's all bonkers. It's bonkers. Desolator Futurama's Christmas episode is the best. They have multiple, don't they? With the Berserk Santa who just is like, everyone is naughty. Jess says, Mallrats is an Easter movie. It talks about the Easter Bunny. Yeah, exactly. You can just say Mallrats is an Easter movie because they fight the Easter Bunny. It's happening on Easter. It's happening on Easter. Juggling, yeah, South Park is good. Big Mike Nightmare Before Christmas, not my thing. Not my thing, bro. I'm not into it. Maybe I'll give it a chance next Halloween. Because I feel like it's a Halloween movie. So maybe I'll watch it at Halloween. And the reason I feel like it's a Halloween movie is because all I can think when I think of that movie is, this is Halloween, this is Halloween, can't remember a single scene, this is Halloween. And they're just really, really upset about it or intense about it. And they really insist it's Halloween. So it doesn't feel like Christmas at all. Like, you know, if you were watching a Christmas movie and they were just like, I'm going to St. Patrick's Day Island. I love St. Patrick's Day and green clovers. Yeah. Let's go drink green beer. Is that a Christmas movie? That ain't no Christmas movie. Right? John Goodman. Oh, John Goodman was the evil robot in Futurama. Okay, right on. John Goodman's great in all kinds of things. Even random places you're just not expecting to see him. Like, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, right? He plays the role of the Cyclops, essentially. If I'm remembering correctly. It's with like a 2x4 or something. Mads, yeah, no, for real. I don't know the lyrics, and that can't remember a single scene thing is true. Like, I couldn't tell you any scenes in that movie at all. I know there's fucking Daddy Long Legs and Dead Girl and Fat Sack. I know their characters. And then the mayor who looks like a witch bitch or something. Maybe he's not a mayor. But that's it. That's it. Those are the lyrics, Maz? That's stupid. I'm the one living under your stairs, eyes glowing red with spiders in my hair. Screams Christmas to me, right? Finn, are you okay? 2.3.2. What's going on, man? Are you calling in those coordinates? Are you calling in an airstrike, bro? 6-9er, we gotta fucking blast him with napalm. Let's go. Let's go. Big Mike, the Big Lebowski. Yeah, John Goodman is great in that. Donnie, you're like a child who's wandered in the middle of a... You want a toe, dude? I can get you a toe. The Whites. The Ringer. Oh, man. He died like so many of his time and not just... I love the Big Lebowski. That movie's great. That movie's great. Jess, yeah, you getting locked in your house is either ghosts or bad design. I'm guessing it's ghosts. They just want to keep you on your toes for when the apocalypse comes. You know? That makes sense. That makes sense. All right. You know what? It's time for another 12 days of Christmas countdown pack. Let's do it. Let's do it. Because the camera's working. We're going to go to Ikoria and we'll see what it's for you. I did a bunch of stupid rhyming in the video we made. Okay. Yeah, you're out of your helmet, Donnie. I am the walrus. I am the walrus. Oh. These men are nihilists, Donnie. These men are cowards. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Juglum, you liked 4 Rooms? I remember enjoying that movie. Ikoria. It's been a while, man. It has been a while. This is where we really started to move further into the realm of universes beyond, right? With Godzilla. Hey, Godzilla! Wah! I really like Kogla, though. Clearly they wanted to go for a King Kong vibe, right? Finn, you did your dishes. Why did you... 2.3.2. That's code for doing my dishes. Okay, Breaker 19, clear the line. The fucking dishes are done. Big Red is back in the house, okay? Tell your lady to lace up her garments because Big Red's done the dishes. Alright, so what do we got? We got a lava serpent. It looks like a fat whale. A fat lava whale, but only if you don't realize that the neck's going down in lava. But, you know, as it's leaping up, looks like a fat lava whale. 6 mana, 5/5 haste cycles for 2. Whoop-de-doo. We got Maned Serval. A white and 1 for a 1/4 with vigilance. Weird. Weird. It's crazy that this was already like 4 years ago, man. Time flies. Time flies. Nah, Maz, I don't think he's serious about buying Hasbro. Glimmerbell. Glimmerbell. It's magic time and it's Christmas. This one's alright. You know, it's got this ability, pay 1 blue and 1, untap it. So you can give it some kind of tap ability and then use it a bunch or whatever. But ultimately, it's wank bag. Be more exciting if you mutate it into a bigger creature, right? Sudden Spinnerets, 1 green to instant give a creature +1/+3 and put a reach counter on it and untap it. It's not too bad for 1 green. Not too bad a combat trick. Mutual Destruction, 1 black sorcery, has flash as long as you control a permanent with flash. It's a weird restriction, right? As an additional cost to cast this spell, sack a creature, destroy target creature. So cares if you have a flash card out, then you can do it at instant speed. Pacifism. This is fun. Big old monster just laying there. I'm just gonna look at the butterflies, bro. Blister Spit Gremlin. That's an evocative name. Blister Spit. I like that. 1 red, 1/1, 1 and tap it. Deals 1 damage to each opponent. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you untap it. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Facet Reader. 1 blue and 1, 1/2. Human Wizard. 1 and tap it. Draw a card, then discard a card. So, you used to get this ability without paying mana. This looter is whatever. It's goofy. Not as good. Night Squad Commando. 1 black and 2 for a 2/3. When it enters the battlefield, if you attack this turn, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. So it's got raid, essentially, but just not keyworded to raid. That says spitters or quitters. You got that right. You got that right. Flycatcher Giraffid. What a goofy ass name for a goofy looking beast. 1 green and 4, 3/5. Enters the battlefield with your choice of a vigilance or reach counter on it. So for 5 mana, you can have a 3/5 that doesn't tap to attack, or 1 that can actually block flyers. So it's whatever. I mean, if you can mutate it, it's all right. Void Beckoner. Good name. 2 black and 6, 8/8 death touch, cycles for a black and 2, and when you cycle it, put a death touch counter on target creature you control. That's pretty sweet, man. It comes out as a nightmare horror, or it infuses one of your dudes with the aspect of a nightmare. And then you end up with just crazy powerful magic. I like it. I like it. Polywog Symbiote. Oh, this is the guy who cares about your mutations. 1 blue and 1, 1/3. Each creature spell you cast costs 1 less to mutate. To cast if it has mutate, I should say. Whenever you cast a creature spell, if it has mutate, draw a card, then discard a card. This guy is obviously very useful when you're playing with actual mutation guys. Mutation! Oh, it's Waterworld. Mutate! He's a mutant! He's back for more. Artwork's pretty intense. Green, black, and 4. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. When you do, it fights up to one target creature you don't control. That's a pretty fun combat trick at like instant speed, right? It doesn't have to be used as a combat trick, but that feels like the best time to do it. Have it pop up, fight one creature, block another, just ruin your opponent. But for 6 mana, how often are you going to actually be able to use something like this, right? It's unfortunately not good enough. Unpredictable Cyclone. 2 red and 3 enchantment. If a cycling ability of another non-land card would cause you to draw a card, instead exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a card that shares a card type with the cycled card. You can cast that card without paying its mana cost. Then put the exiled cards that weren't cast this way on the bottom of your library in a random order, and it has cycling 2. It's such a weird card that very much wants you to cycle. And you just go, okay. All right, 5 mana for this? I don't know. I don't think anything ever became of this card. I'm pretty sure this is just nothing and whatever. Then we got Thornwood Falls, the green-blue land. Looking pretty nice. A little idyllic place to chill out. And an old Get On Arena ad from years ago. It's on the same on both sides. Huh. Most of the time, these have 2 different sides, right? They really wanted to make sure you saw it. They're like, hit that arena concept hard. We want to get everybody on arena. What? Everybody's not playing standard. Oh, wizards. You silly little guys. Aldini, the Void Reckoner is the normal art for Space Godzilla. Void Reckoner. This is a Void Beckoner. And that definitely does not look like anything like Godzilla, man. It's one of the few big creatures in the entire set, though. Kensuke, thanks for the super sticker, big boy. Appreciate another set of sunglasses. I can wear 2 at the same time now, man. Kakoshi, I need a table for my PC. What are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? Town says, Reckoner? I hardly know her. Oh, you illiterate bastard. I need a table for my PC to play Arena. What? Can't you just put a PC on the table? I'm missing something. Oh, you're talking about the ad card that we literally looked at 30 seconds ago. And I'm over here, what the hell are you talking about? Yeah, you're right. You don't need a table to play Arena. You don't need a desktop computer either. You can just use your phone, bro. You can just use your telephone. Did you know that? The Arena can be played upon your telephone, your portable telephone. That's the reality. Kensuke talking that smack with his double sunglass action. Oh, Maz, you went there. Was Arena on the phone when that card was made? That's a good question. When did Arena come to mobile? Arena came to PC in like 2017, around then. Maybe 2016 for the closed beta, or slightly earlier. But I think 2017 is when they did the open beta that lasted for years. Jess, you got a coffee tabletop, not a desktop? You know, desktop computer. A tower, boy. A tower, boy! I've had a tower virtually my entire computing life, you know? I didn't have a computer when I was like a young kid, but As an adult, I almost always had the tower desktop style computer. There was only like maybe a 2 year period, I think, when I went back to school where I had just a laptop. And I did not like that nearly as much as having a tabletop computer. So I had one of those as soon as possible too. Actually, I think less, maybe like a year. What about the mythical cloud computer? The cloud is just what I get hassled by about all these different. Hey, do you want to put your stuff in the cloud? No, I don't. How about you stop fucking asking to take all my shit? How about you just leave it where it is on my computer, right? On my phone. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, Jess, you're using a coffee table. Yeah, I mean, I have my computer is, well, the monitors, the computer's on the floor, but the monitors are on a one of those 6 feet game store gaming tables. Maz, you got your tower for 1 year. You're newish to Steam gaming. Hell yeah. Steam's great. Jojo, with the new combat rules, can you flash in something before combat damage but after blocks are declared? Yep. Absolutely. Towns make my own cloud. Yeah, all right. Finn, you have the dumbest idea. Why hasn't someone made a charger that can back up your phone to a USB so every time you charge at home it backs your computer up? I mean, at a certain point, they probably will, right? Just if you just have a base that you put your phone on, it charges it, and at the same time syncs up the data as a backup, so you can just, oh, I just would like to restore to yesterday's files in case I have a problem. Boom. Okay, here you go. Now your phone is exactly like it was yesterday. Make my phone exactly what it was 6 years ago. Whatever it is. You can keep like a record of it ongoing kind of thing. Jojo, no problem, buddy. Kakoshi, you have a tea table, you don't drink coffee. You got swindled. You have a coffee table, and you've been drinking tea off it like a fool. You've made a damned fool of yourself, bro. Larry, you found it? The Mike Judge Collection 305 has Ha Ha Humbug and It's a Miserable Life. All right. Kenzie said they made a USB device that kills any device it's plugged into. Oh, the death USB. Bum, bum, bum. Careful. You stick it in your belly button, you'll have a stroke and die. That's not how I want to go. That's not how I want to go, bro. Jess, you get a new phone in 3 months? Nice. It's always sweet getting a new device, bro. Bit of a hassle at first when you take it out of the box. You gotta do all those updates. That can be annoying. And then getting your data put in. I never just transfer everything over from a phone because I'm like, no, I don't want all the old apps I'm not using and all this extra baggage. I'm starting fresh. Fisher, you saw there's a Wallace and Gromit complete collection. Carly likes Wallace and Gromit. I'm not really that familiar with them, but Carly has multiple Shaun the Sheeps. Hugh, what's going on, brother? How am I doing? I'm doing good, man. How's life treating you? Edward, you'd stuck a 9-volt battery on your eye. Did it taste the same as when you do it with your tongue? Did it taste weird? I put my tongue on a 9-volt battery when I was a kid. And that taste is so distinctive. It's one of those things you never forget. Like what it's like to chew on tinfoil. Woof. Yikes. Towns, is it a Bigfoot theme for his phone? It is, man. He's getting that OnlyFoot installed where it's Instagram pictures, but it's Bigfoot in bikinis shaking it and stuff to little clips of music that is popular, you know? Edward, it's different than your tongue? Oh, I see. Did you burn your eyeball out of your head and now you got to get some kind of crazy cursed eyeball or a grape? You could keep a grape in there. And because it's in your head, it'll be like body temperature. So it'll be warm when you go to eat it. So you don't have to worry about it being too cold. And then you always have a grape. Maz, who tastes batteries? Me! Me, you deaf bitch! Didn't you hear me say I fucking did it? Hugh, you did the Myers-Briggs test today. You learned you know less about yourself now than ever. How accurate are a bunch of those tests anyways? I learned I'm these 4 letters. I'm a LNFT. What? Yeah, I'm a lazy NFT. What the fuck does that mean? What up, Thompson? How you doing, buddy? Carly's here. She heard about the Wallace and Gromit, and now she's also here to talk about milk. What? Carly's here to meddle. Surprise! Towns on Facebook, you took a test and found out you're Bigfoot. Oh, Jess. What? We're going to hunt him. Towns, I'm going to sell you to a zoo, buddy. Finn, what the hell is a loot fisk? I know what a loot is. You know, you play them. Oh, I'm a bard. I'm a fucking mama tonight. Bleep, bloop, 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 blink, 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 blink. She's liking it. But I don't know what the fuck a loot fisk is. Is that some weird stick that goes with a loot? Just do it with my fingers, bro. Casey, letters shouldn't define who you are. Oh, yeah? Well, explain your name, Casey. It's made out of letters. Don't you think your name helps to define who you are? You ever think about that? You've made a damn fool of yourself. I hope you feel ashamed. I hope you feel shame deep inside you. I hope it burns and you confuse it for a medical condition. Jess plays the flute tusk, that also known as some guy's dick. He's got to get his drug money somehow. That's how I get my drug money too. Carly, you thought I was talking shit on you. That's why you came in. I wasn't, but I can start. A lye fish. A dried stockfish that's been brined in lye. Ew. Soaked to remove the resulting caustic solution until kind of like Jell-O. Ew, that sounds awful. You process fish until it turns into like weird Jell-O. Oh. Millmaster says DNA, letters that literally define who you are. Take that, Dan! Take that, Dan. All 3 of your fucking letters are right there. He said it. He put them in the wrong order. Sometimes he does that. But take that, Dan. You motherfucker. Edward's down for some loot. He's ready to get loot fisked. I can already tell you that would be something I would not enjoy. Just hearing about it is enough for me to go, no! Fisher, you sent a screenshot of the Wallace and Gromit box set. It looks like Wallace's luggage. All right. Well, Carly will enjoy checking that out, man. I don't know the show, so it's not really going to mean anything to me. You know? I'll look, hey, check it out. It's Jeremy's comb. What? Who's Jeremy? I don't know. Guy from that Pearl Jam song? Yeah, that's his comb. He combed his hair in class today. Don't you remember the song? Jeremy combed in class today. You know? That's Jeremy's comb. Fisher, the most important letters are THC. Those are some good ones. Those are some good ones. Oh God. Maz, alphabet soup. Actually, that's fun. Soup that has a bunch of letters in it so you can just spell stuff is fun. Casey, it's too late. You've been danned. You can't be undanned. It's the Dan format. And you just got danned. Them's the breaks. That's the way the dice rolls. And that's the way the cookie crumbles into sad dust. I don't make the rules, I just like them. Millmaster's Super Chat says, do Siamese sisters get whiskers in stasis? Is that supposed to be a tongue twister? Do Siamese sisters get whiskers in stasis? My brain wants to go, do Siamese sisters get whiskers and skiskers? Either way, you're Lord of the Board. Thanks for the Super Chat. But, I mean, you want to picture ladies growing mustaches, bro? Also, how do you put them in stasis? Are we talking about cryo-freezing? What is this? Are we doing old limericks and tongue twisters and shit? She sells them seashells until she gets bored. All right, Millmaster, new Lord of the Board. Take that, sunglasses. Take that, motherfuckers. Millmaster shall lord it over all of you. Man, this has been a great Christmas season, so I hope you guys have been enjoying yours, because this has been one of the nicer ones in my life overall, and I'm definitely enjoying the full-on Christmas vibe. It's making me happy. You know you're having a good time when it's like, yo, I wish everything could just kind of be like this indefinitely. Just keep going, right? You don't want things to not change, because change obviously is what brings good things into your life as well, and actually being in a stasis with no change ain't gonna help you, really. But, you know, when things are going pretty good, I could ride this for a long time. I could live these kind of days for a long time, bro. Kyler says, little does he know I stuffed his stocking full of coal. Well, little do you know, coal is exactly what I want for Christmas, so I can burn you at the stake like the fucking witch you are. All right, cat's out of the bag. Time to light this bitch up. I'll tell you this, Carly doesn't weigh more than a duck. She's a witch. We're going to burn her ass. So that coal will be your undoing, you fool! Once again, you played into my hands. I'm going to make you make me lunch before I put you up on the stake and burn you. You're gonna have to make me a good sandwich. Hugh, you need to do more for Christmas. The vibe is off. What would I suggest to get the vibe going? I would say that there's a couple of elements that can boost the Christmas vibe pretty easily. One is Christmas music. Having Christmas music playing will help to define a vibe. And YouTube can help you in this regard. You don't have to look very far. There are tons and tons of different variations of Christmas music, and you can find whatever feels like the right Christmas to you. I like old school stuff. We're talking like 50s, 60s, maybe even earlier, 30s, 40s. There's lots of Christmas songs you've probably never heard of, because me and Carly keep discovering new ones each year, and a bunch of them are fun. You'll like some, you won't like others. That's how music goes. But you can figure out, the Christmas music that you like. You can watch fucking Christmas specials. You can put Christmas-related objects around your home to also infuse the Christmassy vibe, and then try and be present in the moment and in the environment that you're in, Enjoy what you enjoy. And when you start to enjoy something, you don't have to question it. You don't have to try and pull it apart and figure out why you enjoy it, because you can accidentally ruin your enjoyment. Just take the fun that you get out of it. Figure what elements feel like Christmas to you. The ones that don't, discard them. Don't use them next year. Whatever it is, right? You can just do little things like these random candy canes and stuffed bags, whatever feels good and Christmassy to you, especially if you have Christmas-oriented memories from childhood. If you had nice Christmases when you were a kid and there's specials you like from then you can watch those. And if you want some more Christmas recommendations, there are some good ones coming up in my Christmas review video that comes out in a few days. And you may as well hear it there because you will get a bigger description to go along with them. Yeah, there you go. Carly's got the one. Holiday Spirit Productions is one we listen to a lot of old school music from. Maz, you love Snoop Dogg Christmas songs? Well, there you go. There you go. I remember one Christmas for me, the music that I was playing, this was forever ago, was Busta Rhymes. I remember putting the Christmas tree up to Busta Rhymes 1 billion years ago. So, whatever. Whatever feels Christmassy to you in the moment, in the day. Oh shit, Millmaster, a quantum probability of 0. Now that is a goal to shoot for. There's a movie called Treevenge, and it's about Christmas trees killing people. That's goofy. That is a Christmas themed horror movie right there, bro. Larry, there's a new store in your town opened up recently called Secret Spells. It looks like they sell witch stuff. You haven't set foot inside? Go inside, man. Become a witch. Live your dream. Live your dream. What up, Ralph? Yo, you gotta slap them hoes on Christmas, bro, right? That's the neighborly Christmas thing to do. Smacking them bitches. Smacking them bitches. Secret Spells sounds like an adult bookstore. It sounds like an adult lingerie store. Secret Spells, just plastered as the name. Shh, they're secret. Jess, you saw your neighbor's kid. You walked to your friend's house. Told him to have a good day. At 5 p.m. you see him getting arrested. That's funny. Have a good day to this kid. Later in the day he's getting arrested. He had a little too good a day, huh? Getting into them crimes. That's an experience I'm glad that I have not had to have in my life. Is things like going to prison. It's a no thanks, bro. No thanks. I'll skip on that one. I'm not interested in crimes in jail, you know? Forget it. There's too much to enjoy in life. I ain't playing prison magic, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that right now. Maz, it's Snoop Dogg's covers of the classics. Yeah, there's tons of different musical artists out there who cover covers of Christmas songs, which makes perfect sense. Why wouldn't you? There's only so many Christmas songs that are actually good, and people are happy to hear those songs sung by the people they enjoy, right? Imagine just pay $40 to whisper your spells into this hole in the back room. It's just somebody's open asshole. You're whispering secrets into it. That portal at the back has a strange smell to it. It's very mystical. I can see it pulsing inside. Finn says, how much to be able to shout into it? It's $40 to whisper. How much to yell into your asshole? Oh. Larry, you think they have books on dick spells? Well, it's your fucking sacred responsibility to go and find out if they have dick magic. Go and ask them. Madam, where is your librum on phallus enchantment? Enchantico dicko. How much do you yell into your ass? Oh. Finn's hoping to see a full book report on this place in the Discord. And thus we see Millmaster's career in writing adult literature has started here. It'll be like, it all started in a Magic Historian stream. And yelling into people's asses for money. Quickly, I sold it to the degenerates of the internet. Oh, man. Lasagna wants spells to ruin people's dicks. That's that's the fucking dark side of dick magic, bro. You were supposed to engorge them. You were the chosen one. Finn, oh, you found out where you can get full furry costumes for $300. Oh, what are you gonna be? A beetle? Are you gonna be a grouse? Are you gonna be a marmot? What are you gonna be? Are you gonna be a turkey? And ask who's ready for some gobble gobble at Thanksgiving? Maz, getting picked up for a school fight isn't anything. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. You gotta have like a hot woman prison story where like all the women were hot and topless, and they learned to be rehabilitated by playing beach volleyball in slow motion. That's a winning story. That brings a tear to my eye. That is worthy of Christmas, right? Not your silly slap fight nonsense. Not interested. Not interested. Finn, you can get a bison costume with a Superman hoodie. Get it. And then you can be like, on the day Bison visited your village. Oh, there you go. Millmaster's well on his way, man. He's burgeoning into the young adult genre now. Do they actually call them furry costumes when they're selling them? Fisher, you're pretty much the only non-furry in your friend group. It's wild. I don't know any like furries who actually get dressed up in the fucking suits and shit. I've only seen them in like 2 different locations. One, when I went to the Niagara Falls Comic Con, and I remember distinctly some of them that I was walking behind because they had shirts wrapped around their tails so they wouldn't get dirty. And I don't get it. Carly's not a furry, but she loves fucking mascot costumes. Like, she loves mascot costumes and will get dressed up as whatever. Oh, check it out. It's a tiger that has a chart where he cares about you getting checked for prostate cancer. Yeah, I'll be in it. She just loves fucking mascot costumes with a passion, right? So that's not the same as somebody who's, I like to dress as this animal because I'm a goat and this lets me express my inner goat or whatever. I don't know anybody like that for real. So it was just some people at the Comic-Con, and then when I went to the Halloween party at YouTube, I just thought these guys had amazing wolf costumes or whatever. I was like, whoa, these guys spend so much money on these Halloween costumes. This is amazing. And I chatted with them, and we exchanged business cards. I complimented their costumes, all of it. I had no idea. I had no idea they were furries until I got home. And then I looked at the business card, and then I thought about it. And then I went to their channel. I'm like, oh, it's not even a fucking Halloween costume. What up, Spurl? Hugh, you have a bear onesie. You pray you're not a furry. You gotta say you are to be one, bro. Furries are people who like want to pretend to be animals or something. It's a whole fucking thing, man. It's a whole thing. Finn, do I want to be sent to the furry convention next year? I don't even think Cinder's a furry, bro. I think that he got onto the internet and started talking to the wrong people, got exposed to the wrong ideas. I think he is a naive and vulnerable young man, and the people of the internet took advantage of him to try and turn him into something that he's not. And now he's desperately pretending to be this thing that he's not. And it's the biggest tragedy of our time. You people did this to him. And now you're sending him to these conventions to parade him around. He has a family. Man, I kept a straight face for so long on that one. I did a good job. I did a good job. We could crowdfund purpose suit. I don't need a suit. I'm fucking glorious. I am a fucking shiny golden god that strides this fucking earth, and everyone who gets to behold even a fraction of my fucking visage is blessed. I don't cover any of this shit with a fursuit. Do you know what I fucking wear? You know what I wear? I wear fucking crowns, bitches. Not fucking fursuits. Cause I'm the fucking best. Alright? I'm the best. I'm not a fucking hedgehog or a goat or a fucking sad llama. None of that shit. I'm a baller ass human. Human's the best thing to be ever. Saying you're a fucking animal is such a stupid downgrade that it's hilarious. Like for real. I'm a fucking loser slug. Oh, I'm gonna wear this outfit. Fuck that, man. Fuck that noise. Finn, you tried to send him to the Adult Video Awards? You tried to get Cinder to go to the Porn Awards? Drunkle, I just divined most modern cliques. No, what I did was some shit talking and joking. That's what I did. Juggling, you remember a time I said I'd be an ant eater? Yeah, but you misinterpreted the kind of ant, bro. One of the most sad things that occurred in your family was your grandmother making a tiger fursuit for your brother to fly to Cali to do weird shit with other furries. The thing is, we talk about furries as like this overall blanket, and there's tons of different levels of it, I guess. So there is a level I feel sorry for genuinely, which are people who just aren't able to be comfortable being themselves and can only be comfortable when they're wearing those suits. I feel bad for them. People who just put on the suits and are just having an awesome time and are like, my life is good normally, and I put this on and have an awesome time. Good for you, man. I'll tell you right now, if I wanted to get dressed up as Larry the Hedgehog with the biggest set of hedgehog balls you've ever seen in a weird little thong, and that shit made my heart sing, I would do it. I would not give a flying fuck what anybody thought. I'd be like, suck my fucking hedgehog nuts, you know? Screw it. If it is enriching your life on that level, fucking live it up, man. You only get one go at this shit, so do it in a way that makes you happy. But for the people who are like, the other people, I just feel sad for them, you know? Sproul, you just got back from a Christmas party. There was a live magician. Oh, nice. Oh, wait, no, he was terrible. Never mind. Now you think an April Fool's Day prank would be to dress as a peasant with a fake torch or pitchfork, walk into secret spells, ask if they're witches and run out? That actually would be. That's a very mild April Fool's joke where nobody gets hurt and you can have a laugh. So I give that a thumbs up. Drunkle, your grandma made a tiger sex suit for your brother. Your grandma made a tiger suit for your brother to go and to go and fuck people in California. Fucking grandma. What are you doing, grandma? I'm making a fuck suit for Billy. He's going out to do debauchery. He's going out to do the debauching. Did I do the dick flap right? Will your tiger balls hang to the delight of your pack? Imagine getting dressed up like a fucking tiger. Look at fuck people. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. I gotta get to the fucking tiger, man. What the fuck? Humans made it to the top, man. We're the winners. We're the best. We did it. We own the earth. We win. We've been to space and shit. I won't get dressed up like a fucking marmot and jerk off at the zoo. Hey, Nathan says, Millmaster can't have the board that easy. Not on your watch. Not with that super chat action. Nathan, thanks, big boy. You're the lord of the board now, bro. He was yelling at his assistants for not turning the lights up enough, for turning on the wrong music in the middle of his acts. All right, yeah. That's not very good, man. That's not very good. Sounds natural and healthy for all human Bryans, but Bryans only. Maz, you got a kitty suit, pajamas, as long tail and ears on the hood. Yeah, I mean that's normal. You don't think you're a fucking rabbit. You're a whore, not a rabbit. Edward Chewbacca in a sex suit. Don't you just mean a dude in a Chewbacca suit with a bikini on, going, who wants to play Find the Nipples? Drunkle, my reaction was pretty much your reaction. Yeah, I mean, what else are you going to do? What else are you going to do? One of my friends is into, like, what I can only describe as old ladies. It's ridiculous. I met him once I thought it was his fucking grandma. And I'm glad I didn't say, oh, hi, grandma. Or, you must be his grandma or whatever. This is my girlfriend. And I'm just like, what in my head? What? What? But, are you sure? I thought you were helping her across the street, bro. I don't, like... Wild. Absolutely wild. Everybody's different. But you know what? I respect that more than getting dressed up like a fucking condor and going banging somebody who's dressed up like fucking Bubsy. Edward. Put Edward on the degenerate list. He's getting too into it. Thinking about he's ready to play Find Him. Edward, you would find him. There you go. Khaled, you like condors? Well, then go watch the Baby New Year claymation special with Eon the Condor. Bet you didn't expect that. Finn, no, he did not. He's always liked older chicks, apparently. Pretty much. It seems like. There was a time where he was dating chicks his own age. Oh, whatever. Everyone's got their own choices. Everybody, whatever, right? When I met Carly, she was fucking 14 years younger than me and still is, right? So, 13, 14, something like that. She was 20 and I was either 33 or 34. I don't remember. So, whatever. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. Maz, when you get old, I got news for you, honey. Go look in the mirror. You're already there. You can see it. You just don't want to see it. Fucking scrape off all the stuff you fucking put on your face to hide reality from you and your family. And you will see that you look like you're 80. The good news is I got a buddy who's into that. So when your husband rightfully leaves you, I'll look you up. Master, yeah, that would have been funny, actually, if I just changed the amount. She used to be 14 years younger than me. Now she's just 6 years younger than me. It's like, how do you think age works? Nathan super chat says, Nathan shouldn't have the board that easy either. All right, that's funny. That he's laughing himself. He's like, no, Milhouse can't have it. No, I can't have it, but I still will. The paradox. Oh, and Nathan's trying to create a singularity to collapse the earth in disaster. I'm here for it. Maz isn't a human. Oh my God, what? What is she? This is a, I'm sure, truth that I haven't heard yet. Is she the Bigfoot? Has Maz been the Bigfoot all along? Has Bigfoot been hiding in society by shaving most of her hair off and sucking hobos off behind the bar? And that's why we didn't know where Bigfoot was, because too busy chug-a-lugging? MS says, walkie-talkie, die hard. Walkie-talkie. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker! MS, you're lord of the board. Yippee-ki-yay, Mother Russia. Remember that? That was so lame. Remember that cool thing I said? What if I did like a really lame version of it? It's like, come on, man. Come on, man. MS, you lord in the board. You've listened to the prophecy of Nathan saying Nathan shouldn't have the board. You made it real. All glory holes are run by non-human entities. Wait, really? I had glory holes all wrong, man. If they're non-human entities, then I want to go and I want to know what it's like to have my dick in a ghost mouth. wait. Non-human entities. Well, he says run by, so it couldn't be a goat because a goat can't run it, right? Also, it'd probably chew your dick off. Nathan says, there's only like 10 minutes left in the stream. I wonder if I can make all my comments increasingly larger super chats. Oh, it's Christmas time. And I have the Christmas belief in you, Nathan. I believe in your ability. You absolutely can. So back to this non-human entity glory hole thing. Millmaster. It says Dirty Mike and the boys having a soup kitchen. Oh. It's a soup kitchen Christmas miracle. Spurl says it's on like Donkey Kong. Hell yeah, buddy. Kong that donkey. Actually, when I say that, that makes me think, you know that dog toy? The Kong? It's like a brand name, right? But they're pretty sturdy dog toys. But they also kind of look like butt plugs. So you Konging a donkey just makes it sound like, you're like, here you go, Rover. I put peanut butter in the middle of the Kong, and then I put the Kong in the middle of a donkey. Have fun, buddy. Have fun. Edward, for once you feel bad, you're not a bitch. Well, I think of you as a bitch, so you can feel better. You a bitch! Jess, any money you give me from now on goes strictly to drugs. When I buy the drugs, go, that was Jess. He bought 15% of this edible. Agreed. Nathan says, this feels like a good place to start. I was tempted to take Phoenix's spot too, but it's not easy to Price is Right the memberships. That's true. That is true. But, you know, things that are hard in life are more worthwhile. So sometimes it's worth the extra effort, right? Sometimes you must rise to the challenge and overcome. Nathan, Lord of the board once again. Thanks for the super chat, big boy. 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 Just a room with stacks and stacks of butter and a hole at the back and a Speedo muscle man taking the money. All right. All right. Arrest him. Officer, that's enough. We've got enough on the record to arrest him. Oh, speaking of on the record, Nathan got on the record, dropping 100. Oh, wait, what did I just say? 100? 20 memberships. Let's not overstate it. I can clearly read it as 20. 1,000 memberships. Hey, MS Super Chat says freedom units win. America. Bro, that America vibe has been so strong in the, what's it called? The West Wing. That show is so hardcore. America is the best thing that ever happened. And I'm watching it going, man, it's got to be sweet to be the American president, bro. All right, Nathan, you have dominated the member slot with your fat 20 membership reign. Oh, I had the shield over here before, but we moved everything around because of the movie recording stuff, so. Bear your new shields with pride, members. Yeah, all right. MS, Lord of the Board. Nathan, member lord. Edward, no membership for you. Click on the fucking green 20 up there at the top and tell it you want it. Be like, boom, let me get some memberships. Let me get some memberships, Dong Lord. Mailmaster, your phone wouldn't accept speedoed as a word? I'm not surprised. Larry, you're interested in seeing how far the war will go? The war for the board is on! Zircon says, but this freedom money is orange. Dun, dun, dun. The orangest. Orange alert. Nathan says, apparently I'm easily influenced by perp tonight. That's what happens to anybody in the sound of my voice, boy. Just be glad I'm not busting buttholes tonight. All right. Zircon, you're the new Lord of the Board. You preempted Nathan's attempt to give MS the boot. By a moment. You slipped in there right ahead of him. Right ahead of him. Drunkle, you swapped to your phone meandering to work. Meandering's a good pace to go to work, bro. Jess, you got to quit sugar, so you're going to be saving a bunch of money. Might be able to afford more groceries. Good. That's good thinking. Buy yourself some healthier stuff. Live longer. It's worth it. Honestly. If you take better care of yourself, you'll enjoy your life more. Fisher says, I'm pretty sure Perp could convince people to go to war. Hell yeah! Hey, Nathan says, where are you watching West Wing? Oh, in my house. In my house. You know what, Nathan? I can send me an email to remind me because I will forget. Send me an email. Send me an email, bro. All right? You're the Lord of the Board. Hey, Kensuke with the cool guy glasses again, man. You were fronting that the whole beginning of the stream, man. Going, bah! And then you lapped yourself. So you were Lord of the Board for a big chunk of this stream, boy. You did it. Thanks for the third set of cool guy glasses. I appreciate it. MS's super chat says, whispers into the hole. How much to shout in here? MS, you are Lord of the Board. The battle is joined. I must update the standings. The standings! MS, I gotta say, one thing I always love about you taking the board is your name is super easy to write. Hey, Fisher's membership message says, thank you everyone for making my birthday super entertaining. Well, it's good you're having a good birthday, brother. Oh, Nathan says it costs more than that to shout in here. Nathan's got the fight in him tonight. It's fight night. Nathan taking the board back with the more than that. More than words. That's for sure. All right. Nathan has claimed the board once again. The battle fires burn brightly. Indeed. Millmaster says, don't shout too loud. But listen, in this house of ill repute, the more money you have, the louder you're allowed to yell into that ass. You feel me? That's it. Straight up capitalism at its finest. Whoever's got the most money gets to yell the loudest into the ass. Boom. No, I'm not worried about Millmaster's little frilly, oh, but we gotta be careful. No, man. As loud as you want. You can bellow. You can bellow into it. Maz says, whose ass, though? Oh! What are you, volunteering? You're like, you're worried about that? You're worried about that? Because you're not in the Super Chat battle, so you got to be wondering about the other end of it, right? Oh, the other end! See what I did there? Do you see what I did there? Pretty good. Pretty good. Fisher, Maz is asking the important questions. That's the first time anybody has ever said that, and also you're wrong. You are wrong. Imagine your grandma making your brother a tiger suit to go and bang in, bro. Have fun with your Lion King remake. Or are you in Winnie the Pooh? Yeah, grandma, but I bounce on my dick. Drunkle, yeah, you don't have to imagine it. I am using your life for our entertainment. Nathan, Nate, what? What? Nathan's just now, he's like, Larry, why am I in trouble? Nathan's just laughing himself. He's just like, nah, check it out. I'm going up. I'm going up again. Nathan, you madman. You absolute maniac. Thanks for the super chat, man. He's like, I'll just fight myself, man. I don't even care. I don't even care. I'm fucking laughing myself now. MS typing in caps. He's yelling. He's hit the yell threshold. Why does it smell like Doritos in here? Also, why did a tiger go in before me? This is so ridiculous. Just the thread that got us here. I never know when a stream starts where the hell the conversation's going to go. Or when it's turned into yelling into asses about tigers. All right. Oh, man. The same brother loved Cool Ranch Doritos. That's it. There's a direct correlation between Dorito Cool Ranch and deviancy. And we gotta stamp this out. Master says, world's worst glory hole. World's loudest glory hole. Say it loud. Say it proud. Why does it smell like a circus in here? If you've ever been to a circus, you know exactly what I'm talking about, too. Circuses have a very distinct smell, and it is awful. Just awful. Fisher, you love Cool Ranch Doritos. We know you're a degenerate, though. That's a known quality, right? Today you're a birthday degenerate. But we knew that. That's just a straight up fact. That's the reality that we're living in, man. Kensuke, cool guy times 4. That is 8 lenses, bro. I am now staring into the deepness. And honestly, considering that, what I'm going to be staring into is unpleasant. Staring into the pulsating doom hole. Having 4 sets of sunglasses is solid. So thanks. Hey, Nathan, with a big fat super chat, say, I'm running out of time. Give Naomi Fisher the board. Happy birthday. Oh, Fisher, you're being given Lord of the Board. It's Nathan. Thank you for your generosity on multiple levels and for your absolute financial domination, slapping everybody around. All right. Fisher will be the birthday board lord. There you go. There you go. That's just like the whole wink back after Kensuke's winking and hey, just one little wink. Let me wink in your stink, girl. That's so stupid. Oh man. Oh, that's amusing. MS says, does that mean Naomi was the hole and Nathan was yelling happy birthday? All right. Official mythology. The stream is ending. Thanks for coming and hanging out, my friends. It has been a very chill and amusing time. I appreciate it. We will reconvene again tomorrow. In the meantime, have a good time. Enjoy the Christmas time. So, thanks for coming and hanging out again, and I will leave you with my fun times Christmas goodbyes.